In this video series, we are ranking and roasting all the 15 performance marketing channels to understand when to use what. And this is the second video of the series. Link for the first one is in the description below. So next up is Snapchat ads. Honestly, Snapchat ads is the underdog. The CPMs are cheap, and if your target audience is Gen Z, this is a gold mine. In terms of scalability, not much. When it comes to complexity, the ad manager is very straightforward. Cost CPMs are very cheap, but when it comes to predictability, it can be very volatile because the algorithm is not as mature as Google Ads or Meta Ads. In terms of funnel position, I would say it's top or somewhere in between concentration. My best experience with Snapchat is one, we were running a campaign for agency to hire interns and we got cost per lead 10x lower than our Meta Ads. And the second one was University Open Day and we got crazy leads for that as well. So overall, I'll give this channel 7 out of 10. So next in line is our LinkedIn ads, the highest cost per click ever on internet on any ad platform. I know it's painful, but if you're targeting decision makers in B2B industry, let's say, then it's a necessary evil. When it comes to scalability, not as much as Google and Meta, but when it comes to targeting capabilities, if you want to target people working in certain industries with certain job roles at certain level, this is the only channel that can help you to do that. When it comes to account-based marketing, this is a good channel. In terms of complexity, the ad platform is fairly simple. And when it comes to predictability, the leads you get from there are very good when you compare to the junk you get on Google and Meta. When it comes to funnel position, it works best in middle of the funnel, though you can use it for lower funnel as well. It's good for B2B marketing, enterprise SaaS, account-based marketing, executive education, or if you want to distribute your content like brochures or case studies. So overall, I'll give this channel 8 out of 10 based on the industries we mentioned. If you're using it in that particular industry, amazing. Next in line is influencer marketing and partnerships. This is the only channel where you can actually borrow trust. It's messy, manual, volatile, but the connection is powerful. In terms of scalability, it can be huge, but there's a lot of manual work required in terms of shortlisting the partnerships, then negotiating and making sure everything goes right. So the complexity is high. When it comes to cost, it's variable. Like you can work with micro influencers for peanuts and big influencers a lot of money. And when it comes to predictability, it ranges. It can give amazing results or no results at all. So it's very volatile. When it comes to funnel position, it's heavily focused on middle of the funnel, but it can be used for lower funnel as well. This is good for brands which rely a lot on social proof, whether it's selling vitamins or unboxing bags and different kind of products. But the key here is to understand one thing. When it comes to influencer partnerships, you have to understand whether you're buying their reach and their talent or just their talent. There is no in between. If you just want a talent to speak in front of the camera and use your advertising budgets to promote it, then go for very micro influencers. If you want their reach, trust, and all the connection and things like that, then go for macro influencers. So overall, there's a lot of potential in this channel. So I'll give it 8.2. While we are talking about performance marketing channels and strategy, I want to mention something very important. I've seen most businesses jump directly into ad platforms, content, and ads without understanding their market. And no matter how solid your ad strategy is, if you don't understand your market, your strategy is probably going to fail. And that's why I recommend downloading AI Market Research Assistant Plus Guide. You can download it completely for free from the link in the description below. It's a comprehensive toolkit designed to help you plan, execute, and organize your market research properly without overcomplicating the process. And inside the kit, you will get practical templates and guides covering 12 powerful prompts covering comprehensive analysis to customer sentiment summaries. You'll get expert AI market researcher where you can upload your data and get expert-backed analysis from HubSpot's market research GPT strategist. You'll get complete market research methodology where you will learn the 5-step framework covering industry analysis, competitive intelligence, buyer insights, and ongoing research cadence to keep your strategy sharp. And overall, using this resource, you will replace the guesswork with data so your marketing and product decisions are actually grounded in real insights. And this free market research kit was created by HubSpot Media, who is also sponsoring this video. Next in line is our TikTok ads. This is a viral lottery. If you get it, you get it. TikTok probably is the most content hungry platform ever. You need a lot of content, and there is a specific type of content that will work on TikTok. The trick is the ads on TikTok have to exactly be like the content on TikTok. When it comes to scalability, it has massive reach, but there are certain problems. Some big markets like India, etc. do not use TikTok. The other problem is if you are working in a particular location, for example, from UAE, There are certain countries I cannot target from here. My campaigns cannot serve there. You have to create separate TikTok pages which are registered in that country. When it comes to cost, it's a bit cheaper than Meta, but when it comes to results, the algorithm learns really, really fast. It's comparable to Meta algorithm. It's best for DTC brands who rely on impulse buy, or brands who require to visually demonstrate their product. One advice I'll give about TikTok ads is never focus a lot on production quality of your creatives. If it's very polished, it never works on TikTok. So overall, I'll give TikTok 8.5 out of 10. The next in line is Google non-search. I have separated Google in search and non-search. So this one is specifically demand gen, performance max, YouTube campaigns. This is a silent killer because Google has some huge intent data, and then the exclusive inventory like YouTube, Gmail, Discover they have. It together works miracles sometimes. When it comes to complexity, not much. Everyone knows Google ads. When it comes to scalability, they have endless inventory. If we just talk about YouTube, let's say. Cost-wise, it's a bit expensive, but they deliver consistent results and they have huge intent data. So ROAS is always good. When it comes to funnel position, can work anywhere in the funnel. An advertiser should leverage on Google platforms is the intent data they have. And even the type of audiences you can create who watch particular YouTube channels, or you can even target videos on a particular channel. Overall, I'll give this channel 9 out of 10. And next in line, we have email marketing. This isn't paid media exactly, but I have included this channel how seamlessly it integrates in a performance marketing strategy. This undoubtedly has the highest ROAS. If you look at data surveys from multiple sources, the ROAS lies somewhere between 30 and 50x. And the other thing is you own the data, so you don't have to rely on the mercy of algorithms going forward, and you can use it as many times as you want. However, there's a catch. When it comes to scalability, limited by size. How much email data do you own? And even generating email lists is a time-consuming process. If you just want fast results, this channel is not for you. It takes time and efforts to build email lists, and then you'll be able to use them. When it comes to complexity, it needs a particular strategy if you're automating and creating different kind of flows. So you need to be technically sound there. Funnel position, definitely super bottom of the funnel. This is best for almost everyone because every company upsells. They come with new offers, new products. And if I have to give one tip, skip the images and videos. Just write emails like emails. Simple text. They have the highest open rates and engagement rates. Now, when it comes to ranking this channel, if there was no scalability problem there and technical expertise needed, I would have given it 10 out of 10. But here we will have to stick to maybe 9.2. Next in line is our paid search. This is the classic money printer. This is a unique channel because this is the only channel where you actually target people with the intent. Somebody searching for what you sell. If you're selling noise cancellation headphones and somebody wants searching for noise cancellation headphones, cannot get any better than this. When it comes to scalability, there's a very limited number of advertisers who face scalability issues because of the search volumes. Otherwise, you always have ample search data to target. Cost is very high, but at the same time, this is the most predictable channel, I would say. When it comes to funnel position, it's absolute bottom of the funnel. And overall, I would give this channel 9.5 out of 10. Now, my tip about this channel is whenever you're doing media planning, the first chunk of your budget always goes to search, and then rest of the budget you spread across wherever. Overall, I'll give this channel 9.5 out of 10, which leads us to Meta ads. Well, there's always a debate about whether Google search is the king or whether Meta ads is the king generally, because each of these channels have something very unique and special about them. And you cannot basically compare generally, but for a particular advertiser, maybe sometimes Meta ads will win and sometimes Google search will win. Meta ads is the most robust, scalable, and powerful ad engines ever built. And despite the privacy changes over the last few years, this platform continues to create demand out of thin air. When it comes to scalability, there's no end. You can spend $50 to $500,000 every day. When it comes to complexity, it's not that complex, but there needs to be a strategy, basically, if you want to win on Meta ads. When it comes to predictability, I would say overall, it's predictable. But if you have the right strategy, it's a money printer. And since Andromeda, I think it's an absolute ROAS king. And overall, I would give this channel 10 out of 10. So that's the end of our list. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.